everyone, my name is Joe Hicken and welcome to the show where I am documenting my journey to getting funded $1 million with prop firms using AI and robotics without ever having to take a manual trade. And I'm doing this to prove that anyone can become a successful trader regardless of their trading experience. Over the course of the last 3 years, my team and I have been working non-stop on an amazing robotic trading system called Titan X and a unique trading method we call prop farming. And in the past year, we've helped over 400 traders become funded prop traders, with more becoming funded every single day. And in this show, I show you the good, the bad, and the ugly truth of being a real algorithmic trader. All right, so if you've been following along, this is now week 4 of the show of my journey to getting funded $1 million, and we're already funded $200,000. So far, so good. Now, I need to be fully transparent with you. This week for me was not my best week. I took some losses and I failed some challenges, and I'm going to be fully transparent with you on that. I'm about to show you my results right now. And then after that, I'm going to show you the community results. So even though I didn't have the best week, we still had some other prop farmers that did great. They just used different strategies and they had a great week as well. And sometimes that's just how it goes. So without further ado, let me get into this. Now, we are talking about money, so I need to give a disclaimer. Past results don't guarantee future profits, and never trade with money that you can't afford to lose. All right, so let's get into it right now. This here that you're seeing, you might be thinking to yourself, wow, it looks like you passed. It looks like you hit the profit target. So I used this Skilo Pro strategy on a phase 1, a phase 2, and a post-funded account. And yes, I did hit my profit target on all of these. Unfortunately, there was a bug in the EA, believe it or not, okay? And this can happen, all right? Just like humans can make manual errors, sometimes software has bugs, and unfortunately, that can affect the result of our challenge. And so I was excited. I woke up, I saw that I hit the profit target. I thought, another day, another dollar, so to speak, right? Another phase 1 pass, phase 2 pass, 8% of my funded account. And then I go and look, and I actually violated the max daily loss. And guys, this is something that happens very rarely. We do the best we can to make sure that our software is bug-free 100% of the time. But unfortunately, this latest version, it did have a bug. It only came to light this week with this strategy. And so unfortunately, I failed, all of these, this phase 1, phase 2 in my funded account. And that's just how it goes. This has happened before. I hope it never happens again. But it can happen, and I'm not worried about it. I'm going to show you why here in a second. All right, so that was that. And then for this week, I ran Ultraviolet and I ran Skilo as well. And both of those also hit Equity Protector. I guess I shouldn't say also hit Equity Protector because these ones didn't hit Equity Protector, but those ones did hit Equity Protector this week. And Equity Protector, just for those of you who are new or don't know, Equity Protector just means that the strategy took a loss, okay? And this can be psychologically challenging for some people, especially if you're new to trading. You're not used to taking losses. It doesn't feel good. You feel like it's not working. You want to see results, blah, 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 right? But it's part of the game. Losing is part of this game, and you have to accept that if you're going to be successful. So here I have pulled up the leaderboard. This is Ultraviolet. I just want to show you this results tab here. This is the back-tested and forward-tested results over the last 52 weeks. If it'll load here, there it is. So some of this is most of this is back-tested, some of this is forward-tested. But you can see here, I should expect, on average, EP to hit about 50% of the time. On average, there's a 0.5 EP hit on this. So you can see here, it's, in some cases you hit 2 EPs and it still passed. In some cases, I'm just looking at this EP hits column. Again, this is when it takes a loss. Sometimes it'll hit 3, it'll fail. 3, 4, fail. There's 2, it passed. There's 0, it passed. 1, it passed. Okay, so point being is equity protectors are common, okay? They're to be expected, all right? So I'm not freaking out, I'm not worried about it, but I'll show you. Yeah, here you can see I took a loss on this phase 1. Those are actually left over. These are 2 accounts that left over that also had a protector for the 3rd time in a row, and as a result, these ones failed, okay? Again, part of the game, not worried about it. I'll explain why in a second here. But yeah, so there was equity protector hit on that one. Let's see, where's my other one? Thought I had it here. Yes, here. Okay, Skilo, equity protector hit. See, I took a loss there. Equity protector hit on my funded account as well. Equity protector hit on this phase one as well. Okay, so let me just see what else. I already showed you those. I did finish the trading days on a couple of these accounts. So phase one is officially complete on this. Phase two officially complete on this one. This was an older one. Complete on that. I've got so many going on here. It's kind of hard to keep track sometimes. Yep, just completed minimum trading days on these. So these have all officially passed. These two phase twos, these are what brought us to 200K funded, which is great. So yeah, but yeah, with those EP hits, these two did fail. This phase one and this phase two, okay? All right, so why am I not worried about the EP hits and or failed accounts? Okay, well, let me show you here really quick. So these are my statistics, okay? And it's actually gotten better. This is a presentation I made. I gathered this data like, I think over a month and a half ago. And at the time, I had traded 40 live challenges. My phase one pass rate was 65%. Okay, so I passed phase one. There's two phases to a challenge, right? So I passed phase one 65% of the time. And then I passed phase two about 80% of the time. So that gave me a 50% funded rate, meaning I get funded 50% of the time, just like a coin flip. 1 out of 2 of challenges that I start, out of these 40 live challenges, 20 of them ended up funded. Okay, just to make that clear. All right. So, and this was, like I said, this was over a month ago. It's honestly gotten better. We keep making the bot better. We keep coming up with better strategies. We keep adding, better criteria for choosing strategies off the leaderboard, all this stuff. And it's improved these stats, I would say, right? But, just to be fully transparent, for 40 live challenges, 50% funded rate. Now, let me show you why that is so exciting. Let me go through an example here. So let's say it costs $500 to take a $100,000 challenge. Okay, I think now it's like $550, but you get the idea. Okay, so we're just gonna say $500. Funded rate's 50%. Okay, the average cost per funded account is $1,000. Why? Well, if the funded rate's 50%, then it's gonna take me, on average, $1,000, okay, 2 tests to get funded. So that's where that $1,000 comes from. All right, and then on that funded account, I personally target the 8% because why? Well, I know what my hit rate is with that 8%. So I can really, just like a business, I can know my numbers. I can know exactly what to expect. So I know that I have a 65% hit rate on that phase one, targeting that 8%. So I just do the same thing I do on phase one on my funded account. All right, and so that's $8,000 on a funded account, on a $100,000 funded account. 80% of that is what I keep from the profit split, so that leaves me with $6,400. Now I only get that $6,400 65% of the time, remember? So that's $4,160. I do get this $500 refund 65% of the time, okay? So when you get funded and you get your first withdrawal, you get your challenge fee back. It's really cool. But I only get that back 65% of the time. So on average, it's $325 back per challenge. So my average cost per funded account is $1,000. And my average profit per funded account is $4,485. You can see that is a 348% ROI. That is why I am so excited about prop farming, because that's the potential of this. Like 348% ROI, meaning for every dollar you spend on challenges, you get 348 back. I showed a couple of weeks ago, Richard Stevens, he's done much better than that. For every dollar he spends, he gets $7 back, okay? There's members in the group that are doing better than me, that are doing twice as good as me, okay? But these are my stats, and this is me just following our step-by-step guide inside of our program that we, really encourage everyone to just follow. Yeah, this is the potential, right? I even go through and I show, hey, you're going through a bit of a, you're not getting as good results as me because you're going through a bit of a losing streak at first or whatever. Even with a 50% hit rate on that phase one, meaning your funded rate is only 33%. Okay, this is the 33% funded rate instead of the 50%. You're still getting a 255% ROI. And even at a 25%, you're still profitable. Okay, so there's a lot of room for error here as well, which is pretty cool. But yeah, the key to this is to just think in terms of probabilities, all right? And so we can say, all right, every time it's like flipping a coin, right? 50% funded rate, flipping that coin. Okay, I'm expecting to go on losing streaks, okay? So the fact that I lost some accounts this week and I hit Equity Protector, I am not worried because of all of that stats I told you. I know my numbers. I know this is coming. I know it will I know I'm going to lose future accounts. I know I'm going to lose future challenges. I'm not worried about it when it happens, right? I just take what the market gives me and I just stay consistent. In fact, it's really boring, right? I just do the same thing week in, week out. It's unemotional. It's boring. Okay, but it's profitable, and that's the point, right? So with a 50% funded rate, it's just like flipping a coin, okay? Heads, it costs $500 to flip the coin, all right? Every time you land on heads, you get a funded account. Every time you land on tails, you get nothing, all right? You fail the challenge, basically. And so if we flip this coin, just to give us an idea, just to get us thinking in probabilities, let's see what happens. All right, I failed, okay? So failed the challenge. Let's try again. Failed another challenge. Okay, that's 2 in a row. And at this point, somebody that's just new to the program might think, this is dumb, this isn't working, I just lost 2 in a row. Look, with 50% odds, that can definitely happen. Now this is 3 in a row. It can definitely happen, even with 50% odds. It's not just, oh, just because I lost my last one, I'm gonna, win the next one. No, that's not how it works. Okay, finally we got a funded account. And you get the idea. This is a really good exercise that we recommend all of our prop farmers do just to get them thinking in terms of probabilities, okay? And so on and so forth. So you get the idea, okay? That's it for my results. Let's now transition into the community results, the best part of the show, right? All right, so we're gonna go through these results really quickly, really briefly. I'll just do some, high-level overview highlights, so this doesn't drag on forever because there's lots of testimonials that come in every single day. But yeah, you can see here past phase 2, past phase 1. Okay, $2,000 payout to J. Mark Rodriguez, and I think he's like, come on now, this is not real. I can't believe this happened to me. I think he is only like 2 months into the program and he's already made like, I don't know, $10,000 or something. Like you saw in previous weeks, he keeps posting all his payouts, so he's absolutely crushing it. All right. Oh, this is on a funded account. Okay, 5% this week, 3% last week. Lock in profit till payout. Okay, this is amazing. Look at this. Yeah, $20,000. This is a $20,000 profit on his account that he's made. That he's, stopped trading and he's going to until he takes a withdrawal, which we always recommend. It's amazing. Okay, let's see here. More challenges passed, more gains made. Okay. Forex, you've seen him in previous weeks. Double payout today. He's absolutely crushing it. I think he's only, let's see, he's been funded $600,000. I think this is since he joined. I think it's like 6 months ago is when he joined. $600,000. He's made over $50,000 on those $600,000 of funded accounts. He's never lost a funded account. Okay, so he doesn't go aggressive like I do, targeting 8%. He just does a steady 2% a week. Some weeks he'll hit Equity Protector, and so it'll take a couple weeks to recoup that or whatever. But he's been doing that. He's been steady, and he's never lost a funded account. And he's absolutely killing it. In fact, we have a training in here where he goes over exactly his approach, how that steady approach right here in this post-funded channel. Okay, you can go in here and you can see the 2 proven approaches for post-funded. First is more aggressive, that's what I do, and then one's more consistent, steady approach, which is what Forex does. All right, so that's that. Okay, more phases passed. This is Richard absolutely crushing it. You've seen him in previous shows. Another $6,000 payout for him. Looks like 8% profit target was hit on his 100K account. Alicia, she's the one who's always saying that your money's on the way from True Forex funds to your deal account. So we all love Alicia. Okay, more payouts. $1,600 payout, $2,400 payout. Amazing. This is Forex getting it doesn't say the amount, but getting another profit from FTMO. Okay, awesome. This is Charmaine. Oh, there's the payday for Forex. Okay, let's see, $4,600. Killing it. There's another payday for Forex. He's absolutely on fire. 3.5% on a funded account. This is Kelly Danga. Is the username. First ever payout. Okay, $1,400 Congrats, amazing job. Let's see here. This is on a funded account. Made over 3K already. So yeah, this is Sir Trades a lot. Great job, congrats. Another email from Alicia, we love that. This is a good example of what can happen. Okay, this account took losses and came all the way back and passed. Okay, hopefully that happens to mine that hit Equity Protector this week. 5% on the funded account, amazing. That's $500 for Mello. More funded accounts, more past challenges. Okay, here's almost a $10,000 withdrawal for Jason Anderson. Congrats, it's amazing. Here's 2% on their funded accounts for this Jay Dizzle 3343. I know he's new to the community, so great job hitting that 2%. More paydays from FTMO for Sci4X, and he's actually scaling. Okay, he has reached a scale, and you know what? We actually I won't go into it, but he is part of 0.01%. Okay, these prop firms that come out with their stats. To get to the point where you're eligible for scaling, you have to be part of 0.01% of people who take challenges. Only 0.01% actually make it to scaling their account. We have multiple people doing that inside of our prop firm community, which I think just shows the power of it. The fact that we've got, it's multiple people doing that. I mean, obviously we're way ahead of the curve there compared to just doing this on your own. All right, let's see here. What else we got? 7% profit on a 10K. First payout, 9% received on a 15K. 200K funded this week. Okay, so on and so forth. This person just got paid. TP day for me. Okay. All right, so we'll end it there. Thanks for watching today's update. You can expect one like this each week to get the most recent insight into just how powerful this robotic trading system can be. If you found this video helpful or you're ready to become a prop firm yourself, head over to propfarming.com. Take care.